like I said, we got a pay-per-view coming up in a couple of days on a Sunday, on a day that Mike's off. I'm off.
Thank God.
Tony Khan did it just for you.
Yeah. Oh, wait. So, for a while, AEW's pay-per-views were trending Saturdays, and the last 3, I think, now have been on Sundays. Now,
That's why I thought it was going to be on a Saturday. Also,
well, you got to remember.
Wait. Also, too, remember how Nitro had the Nitro girls, like the dancers? I think that AEW needs female dancers also, but they need to be no. They need to be the Con girls.
Hold on, what now?
They can do the Con.
Oh yes, he Con. Oh yes, he Con.
Okay, fine. You'll be on the show. All right, let's get to you because this kid is getting a little.
So obviously it's not Saturday for 2 reasons. First reason, Friday Night Dynamite because of the NBA playoffs. So you're not going to go from your lead-in show to the next show at night have a pay-per-view. Plus you're doing a fan fest Saturday because this is like the first that they've been able to have like full capacity since step back COVID.
Oh wait, dude, Mike, your beard's on point today.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, let's do this. First match here.
I have facial hair, bitch.
I said
fuck. I don't get compliments.
Cool. Nice beard, Mike.
You're the gay one, Joe.
Jesus. Hey, Mike, take your hat off so I can compliment someone's hair.
All right, hold on.
Can't be mine.
Oh, look at that lusciousness. Ernest, be careful. You're shining. It's my eyes.
See lights on the logo.
Every time in Florida, someone thinks they see a UFO. It's actually just Ernest in the moonlight.
Correct. By the way, guys, you can also listen to the show. Also, watch the show on YouTube, so you can see all the.
If you two want to see Ernest,
you can see all the shenanigans and tomfoolery going on this podcast.
If you want to see his bright dome, feel free to follow us on YouTube.
All right, here we go.
His dome is so bright; it has 5-star matches every Sunday. Inside of it.
What's brighter, Ernest's forehead glow or Omis's push?
Okay, damn. Did they ever show back up on Raw? I haven't watched Raw in forever.
Yeah, I think so. After they were on some Zimbabwean retreat as a celebration or something. I don't know.
Oh, wait, you can notice I'm holding my son right now. He won't fall asleep without me.
He's the 4th member of the Take 3 Wrestling Podcast.
He says, "Let's go." All right. Speaking of AEW Double Nothing, here we go. The match I'm looking forward to most of the pay-per-view is the AEW Tag Team Championship on the line between the Young Bucks against Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston.
Why aren't we starting from the beginning with the buy-in match?
Hold on.
I'm going based on what I have here here.
Okay. Do you have 18 matches in front of you? Because otherwise, it's not the full card.
It's 9 matches. They don't have the buy-in here at all. Isn't the buy-in Serena Deeb against Rio?
I believe so.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So can we talk about something else real quick?
Okay.
How are you most excited for a Young Bucks versus Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston match when you let in with the Young Bucks?
I'm dying for the fuck out of them.
Okay, but my point is, on a show that's got Britt Baker potentially winning the AEW Women's title, on a show that's got Kenny Omega in a triple threat match with Pac and Orange Cassidy, Miro versus Lance Archer, Casino
it's
Battle
a great card,
Royale.
actually, to be honest with you.
You're literally like, I'm most excited for a match that the team I'm rooting against tastes like vanilla ice cream.
I just want Moxley and Kingston win this shit, dude. Anyway,
but do you think that there's any chance they're gonna win?
There's no chance they win this match, Kingston and Moxley?
I don't think so. I don't see it.
I think Bucks will win this match though, but not clean. There'll be some Gaga, obviously.
Me and Joe have a better shot at taking the tag title belts that we have, activating them in some random wrestling league, and beating everybody than Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston have of beating the Young Bucks on Saturday night.
Yeah.
Sunday night.
That being said, I like this Kingston-Moxley tag team, though.
I love it. I do. I love them as a pair. I think they're fantastic. It's the best thing Eddie Kingston's done since he's been in AEW. And it honestly, in my mind, repaired his image from that whole Kingston-Moxley feud. Because I felt like that feud actually kind of undercut him, especially the way he ended up losing in the end.
Yeah.
he didn't end up being the main eventer that I felt like they were trying to maybe get him to be. Now I feel like he's back there. I feel like they've actually built him up to a very believable point. Like if all of a sudden in a month or so he becomes the next challenger to Kenny Omega, it wouldn't be the most unbelievable thing to me. He wouldn't have a chance of winning, but it wouldn't be unbelievable to me that he could be a challenger for it. They've put him in the right positioning now, having Moxley as his partner, and they're just entertaining as hell together also.
Of course. And I think also, too, it gives Mox something to do also by staying away from Omega for a little bit. You know, we've gotten Omega and Moxley a lot right in the first 2 years. Let's keep him separate a little bit. Mox got something to do meantime.
I just don't see the Bucks losing right now.
Right.
I don't see them losing because I also don't know how much longer we're going to have John around for a little while.
Right.
He's on the same thing with Cody. So I don't know if this is, okay, the Bucks win and this is like an angle to get him off TV for a while, and Eddie fucking comes out and is like, you fucked my friend up, now I'm going to fuck you up. And it eventually leads to Moxley coming back and it being a thing in a couple months.
That's the reason why I could actually see this like transitioning into a Kingston Omega title match. Maybe not even by a next pay-per-view. Maybe just like on a special episode of Dynamite, like just, you know, in a month or so when they need Omega to defend the AEW title against somebody. It's like when Rey Fenix got the title shot, you know? You kind of know you're going to get a great match out of it, and it's believable, but you know the guy has no shot of winning, especially not on a random episode of Dynamite. So I feel like, because you can do that, right? Like, you have Moxley taken out here, and then, like, it's an easy progression to Kingston versus Omega from there, because
you could have Kingston,
the Bucks and Omega anyway.
You could have Kingston run the gauntlet, too.
Right,
beat
exactly.
Nick Jackson in a singles match, beat Matt Jackson, beat Anderson, beat Gallows, get to Omega, and then fall to Kenny and make it work. I mean, this is something that stretches out, because it's also going to be a thing where not only is Kenny Omega going to be feuding with whoever, potentially Eddie Kingston, he's got a match at the next Impact pay-per-view against Moose for the title. So you could obviously maybe even see Moose come over and, you know, hit him with a spear or something. Not that Moose is going to have a match on AEW, but you could see that. And then whoever wins the Casino Battle Royale, you got to throw in there at some point too, depending on who that is. Because if it's not one of three guys that I'm going to mention when we actually talk about the Battle Royal in depth, that could stretch to the next pay-per-view, that whoever wins that's going to get their shot on an episode of Dynamite.
Right.
So I honestly, Bucks win this one. But
if Scorpio Sky didn't have his recent annual push, it would have been him.
Absolutely. But I think the big question that I have here, who eventually unseats them?
I don't know. I don't know if they have a team built for it yet.
I know who I want to have unseat them, but
I do too. But
they'll pull the trigger.
You'll get mad at me if I say it, so don't get bothered.
What are you gonna say? FTR?
No. That's the obvious pick, but no.
Santana and Ortiz?
No, they're not ready for that. They're not ready yet.
Dude, nobody's ready. The Young Bucks should be champions for another 5 months. Stop.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I expect at least to do this in 2021. So.
Okay, so what's your team then?
Well, who I wanted to be is Lucha Bros, but of course they're doing their own little thing now with Pac. They're separate right now. Penta's doing his little solo run right now. They're still a team, but it's, you know.
My pick is Joe. Joe will pop for this one just because that's what I do. Actually, he won't pop for him because he probably doesn't like them anymore.
I might pop for him. Who is it?
I want Uno and Dos.
Ooh.
That'd be really cool, but they would really have to build them up like almost from scratch at the moment.
But they're all kind of over right now because they've been getting a lot of, you know, like I don't want to say sympathy, but they've been getting a lot of, you know.
They've barely been on like Dynamite, like they're involved in like the Adam Page stuff, and that's about it now.
Right.
That's if you're gonna hit the hard reset button and you know they're gonna be champs for the next 5 months, here's your chance to go build them.
Yeah.
Or
correct.
Butcher the Blade and the Candlestick Maker, Private Party, basically anyone that isn't two singles wrestlers that are paired together. Kind of the Kenny Omega, Adam Page conundrum that we have with Eddie Kingston and John Moxley right now. I just think that I would love to see the Dark Order get a title. You know, the only run they've had with the belt is Mr. Brody Lee as the TNT champion. So it'd be awesome to see them get a title run of some sort. I would love for it to be them two. If not them two, the only other team that like I'm like hard set that I want to see get the titles is Chuck and Trent.
Yeah.
So you know what's interesting?
I'm there for that one.
You know what's interesting though, and this is a total critique on AEW, I guess, sorta. I don't know. Anyway, for a company that prides itself on being a big tag team company and like built on tag team divisions and stuff, this is the second pay-per-view in a row where basically two single guys are teaming up and getting a shot at the tag belts. Because last pay-per-view was MJF and Jericho, and this pay-per-view it's Moxley and Kingston.
That's a good point.
I like Moxley and Kingston. I enjoy the act. I would love it if they were going to stay a team. I think we all know they're not a permanent team. This isn't lasting much longer.
See, I think that this could also be a contributing factor of what's happening on the card as well with Stadium Stampede and stuff like that. Because you could have easily thrown Santana and Ortiz or FTR or even fucking MJF and Shawn Spears together.
So wait,
Pinnacle.
How are they doing Stadium Stampede with like a live audience?
The same way they did the first half of Blood and Guts, probably. It'll probably be filmed. They'll probably show it on the video screen, and they'll probably fucking get the oohs and ahs from there.
If I was at that pay-per-view and that was one of like the main attraction matches I was watching on a screen, I'd be so pissed off in the audience. I'm just saying. I need some Cheez-Its. I'm just saying.
After that fiasco that was Blood and Guts, I mean, I feel like you can't put anything past them.
All right, while Joe was on a Cheez-It run, we get the next match here. It is Sting and Darby Allen versus Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky.
The dead ass. When you just said Sting, the first thought in my mind was, are we talking about WCW? Did I forget the topic?
Yes.
But wait, an actual
1999
live match, because this one ain't going to be cinematic. You can't pull that on the live crowd here.
No,
especially if you're going to make Stadium Stampede.
Exactly.
Semi-cinematic.
Yeah. I actually like Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky here.
I mean, I hope so.
Why? How do you like them?
Who needs to win more? Right? I mean, really, who needs to push here?
Who needs to push here? Let's see. Miro.
I'm talking about this match, though.
It's not the 65-year-old.
It's also not the guy that they've decided to stop and start pushes for the last fucking 35.
I agree, but then you don't do that here.
Yeah, but I like Ethan Page.
All I'm saying here is that I don't think Darby Allen versus match is going to hurt him at this point. It won't hurt him.
I would have been better off with Ethan Page versus Darby Allen in a singles match.
Me too.
I would have enjoyed that.
I think that would have been the better call.
I think so. But realistically,
okay.
Realistically, I feel like that at this point you're sort of like I agree with Ernest. I feel dirty saying that, but like Sting and Darby don't need the win, and if we are still trying to like push Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky as a thing, and they seem to be actually behind it. They need this win a lot more. We don't need, like, 65-year-old Sting doesn't need the win. Darby Allen, who just got off of this incredible run with the TV title where he looked fantastic basically till the end, and, you know, it was an every week sort of thing. It reminded me of Okada's title reign, where, like, every month, like, you know, him defending it so often, you could see it wearing on him. And I was like, it was an overall story, because you really were like but towards the end, it was like every single month, it was like, wow, is this going to be it? Does he have another one in him? And that's a good Saturday night to me. But at the end of the day, I really do feel like Darby had that great run, and he doesn't need the win right now. And Sting is Sting. Like, Sting never needs to win a match again, honestly. You know, he's got that kind of factor to him. You know, again, this isn't the Great American Bash 1988. Sting doesn't need a win. So I think AEW is smart enough. I think Tony Khan and the Con girls know that Ethan Page and his partner, who's not Darby Allen, should be the people who go over in this match. Scorpio Sky. I'm sorry, he's very forgettable. And it's not just because he looks like Ernest.
I mean, the real issue here is the fact that on our last pay-per-view, we had Scorpio Sky climb the ladder and grab an oversized Sonic the Hedgehog ring. And now you're going to have him go over Sting?
I mean,
Started
from the bottom, now we're here.
No, started from the bottom, somehow went lower and is back at the bottom. Because literally, you started his push, he goes full-fledged heel, and then like he falls off the face of the earth. And you're like, oh, here, have some time on AEW Dark Evolution.
You know what kind
have some time on AEW Dark. Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
You know what kind of annoyed me, though? He also just kind of quietly left SCU. Like,
there was no like, hey, I'm
nothing.
out.
There was no.
There was zero bill for that. He just like departed. Not departing.
Yeah, it was just like all of a sudden, it was just like, oh look, it's Scorpio Sky, which is like kind of annoyed me when he ended up in a team with Ethan Page, because it was just like, wait, but like they legit just had Ghost SCU. Like, I bet he just doesn't even, like, I bet Christopher Daniels texts him all the time and he just doesn't return them.
Yeah, like, why didn't they make it to the storyline? I mean, I don't understand why they didn't do that. That's a waste of
Especially if they were going to turn him heel anyway.
Especially if they're gonna break up SCU in 4 months anyways.
Right, exactly. It's very weird. Very, very,
well, I think,
like, drop storyline.
The thing that, like, frustrates me with Scorpio Sky in the reality of it is, and even the build to
Scott Loss.
If Scott Loss was here, it'd be better.
Wouldn't it, though?
Yes. 100%.
Like, I can name at least 5 Cali scene indie wrestlers from that period of time who I would rather see in AEW right now wrestling instead of Scorpio Sky. Scott Lost.
I'll take Super Dragon.
Yeah, obviously Super Dragon. I would take Excalibur in the ring. Excalibur was the fucking man. Who else you got for me? Human Tornado.
Yes, obviously.
Hell yeah, Human Tornado.
Give me in shape Chris Hero, but he's got to be in shape. It can't be. Cassius Blono. Are
you surprised he hasn't ended up anywhere? Is he showing up? Is he one of the wild cards?
I think he actually said that he was good for right now. I think he literally was like, I'm good for now. I need to focus on some other stuff.
Fair.
So the thing here with the Scorpio Sky thing that just boggles my brain is when you look at him as a wrestler, he has all the talent in the world, and it looks like
Squidward from SpongeBob.
It doesn't get out of second gear.
Yeah.
And the thing that annoys me with the AEW booking and this match specifically, the rest of it I don't have as big of a qualm. I don't have 4.5 hours to divulge to AEW Dark Evolution and AEW Dark. Like, you get 2 hours for me for the show, you get 3 hours for the pay-per-view, 4 hours, whatever it is, fine. Most of this build of Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky has been on YouTube, and the most thing they've done on AEW Dynamite is like, oh look, Darby Allen, let's shove him down a flight of stairs.
Right.
How did they become a tag team? Why are they so angry? Why are they going after a 65-year-old soccer dad and his crazy creepo son? Like, none of that's been talked about on the show.
No, you're absolutely correct.
What are we doing? And you know what? Here, we're going to give them a match in the main show on our pay-per-view, one of 4 that we do, and it's just like, you know what, guys? You guys can figure it out.
Right.
Check your text, guy. Mike, check your text.
Oh, god damn it.
5 minutes.
It hasn't come through yet. Oh, there it is. It's come through now.
I'm looking backwards, so.
Backwards, that's fun. All right, so you're going to not be able to see me for the next few minutes because I have to take over because Ernest is putting his child to bed.
What? That means all they can see is me. This is a lot of pressure.
I hope you love that, Joe, because that's great for you.
I'm going to take my shirt off soon if you don't come back.
That's fine. Go ahead. So we've made it through 2 tag team matches that they're there. Yeah,
they're very there. You want to talk about the women's title match?
Let's talk about that one because the next one up I don't want to talk about without Ernest because that's one that I know he's going to want to discuss. So we'll talk about it. AEW women's title match. It is the champion, Hikaru Shida. She will take on the challenger, Dr. Britt Baker, DMT.
Okay, so let's have a serious conversation here.
Troll.
If they don't put the title on Britt Baker, it's all just gone to shit, right? Like, just close down the women's division in this company. Let's go back 20 years. Just go fucking find Christine Hemme, and let's just have bra and panty matches again because you have fucked your women's division over.
Pretty sure they already have, but
it's still. I actually think they've been doing a decent job lately of kind of building it back up.
It's salvageable right now.
It's salvageable right now, right? And I think part of what you need is a strong champion. Sheeta's not the strong champion. She never has been. She's been shit as a champion, quite frankly. I have not been a fan of her title reign.
Her promos suck ass.
No, they really do, and they can't seem to figure out what they want her character to be. It's like sometimes she looks like she could be in Kill Bill. Sometimes she looks like, random Asian female wrestler number 37. Pick your favorite character in Fire Pro Wrestling, and that's the one that she can be. It's kind of ridiculous that I think Sheeta actually has the talent to maybe be something, and they've just never given her the actual room to just run with something, run with a character, run with a storyline. She was sort of a heel at one point, but then she wasn't. It's all been very confusing, honestly. So, I mean, for Sheeta's sake, as much as anything else, I think you get the title off of her. Maybe give her a couple of months off and let her come back with, one of those badass characters. You know what? When she's done the whole wearing a suit, carrying a kendo stick shit, like I said, very Kill Bill-esque, it's fucking awesome. Let her disappear for a few months and then come back as that character and give it to me hard, Daddy.
Yeah.
Really go in there. Come on, Tony.
That took a very provocative turn to the left.
Doesn't it always?
What I'll say about the women's division here, like I said, it's salvageable, but it's got to be salvaged right now. There is no waiting around anymore. If it's not Britt Baker here, you know what this tells me?
That they don't know what they're doing?
Britt Baker showing up in NXT sometime in the next 6 months. Should have sit out her contract and go to NXT. Which I don't think is happening, guys. Please don't fucking actually think that that's a serious remark that I'm saying. The only way that this doesn't happen is this has to be the transition to Jade Cargill winning the title. Because there is not another woman on the AEW roster, heel,
right,
that would make sense to take the title off of a face/tweener Hikaru Shida. Hell, there isn't really a woman right now besides the two of them that I would believe, because the third name that I'm going to mention is hurt, and that's Anna Jay.
Right. But you know the thing too is, obviously, even if Jade ended up beating Britt Baker in 3 weeks on Dynamite, I think that would be okay. I think you just, honestly, I think you just need, for Sheeta's sake, as much as anything else, to get the title off of Sheeta now.
If that was the case, then I would have had her in a 4-way or something with make it one of those double women's title matches where the first fall is for the fucking NWA that Serena Deeb wins, and then Tay Conti pins Rio to win the AEW. So Sheeta gets pissed off, goes away, comes back as a badass, and then she could beat Tay, or Tay could beat her, or Jade could beat Tay, and then it's badass heel versus heel, and it's fun. But if this doesn't lead to a prolonged Britt Baker title run, then this is a dumber decision than putting the world title on Kenny Omega.
Oh, damn. So wait, can I just point out that I feel this is a good moment to say this? Did you hear that in the NWA that Thunder Rosa was recently challenged to a match? This might be spoilers, if you only watch the show, and but I read this because they film a month ahead, whatever. Thunder Rosa was challenged to a match where if she loses, she's not allowed to wrestle outside of the NWA. It's like the opposite of a loser leaves town match. It's like the loser must stay here. You are not allowed to go outside. And it's like, in a way, it's just like, I understand what you're doing and it's funny, but you've also now just made your promotion sound like a prison that she doesn't want to be stuck in.
If you lose this match, you have to spend the next 15 to 30 in Rikers.
And I just imagine then the Rosa turning into like the Little Mermaid and just like staring longingly outside of Billy Corgan's window, just being like, I just want to be part of their world.
I want to be where the people are.
Jacksonville. She's talking about Jacksonville.
She's talking about Jacksonville. All right. Predictions. I'm going to take Britt Baker to win the title here.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know that there's another way that we can get out of this match without it being the drizzling shits. If I had to guess, Ernest would probably be on that same boat. So we'll say clean sweep for the Doctor and winning the AEW Women's title. All right, next match that we'll talk about while he is still away. This one is a revenge match from an episode of AEW Dynamite. The Machine Brian Cage, who defeated this man Adam Hangman Page after help from Team Taz. Page let out a challenge to Adam Cole. Page also told Cole to leave Team Taz in the back so they could go one-on-one with no interference. Adam Page at the time was the number one wrestler on the Who Gives a Fuck rankings. Dropped to, I think 4 after Brian Cage beat him. So looking at this, it's interesting because this is a make it or break it moment, I think, for the build of Adam Hangman Page.
Yeah.
If he's the guy that we're building to get to the dance to take the title from Kenny Omega sooner rather than later, now's got to be the time.
Yeah.
He's got a good guy in that ring that he can work with, and Brian Cage, Mr. Get My Shit In. But he's a top-notch guy to go with in the ring. And he's going to be a really good dancing partner for Adam Page.
I think this match could steal the show, honestly.
I absolutely agree with you. Brian Cage, one of those Southern California wrestlers, that if he wasn't in here right now, he would have been on that short list, probably number 1 or number 2. So the way I look at it is, I love what they're doing with Team Taz. I love that Cage has the FTW title. I almost want him to come out and be like, I'll defend this against you. And then Adam Page win the FTW title.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing.
Just because. It'd be like winning the $1 million title. It's like, it doesn't mean anything, but hey, you get to wear it for the next couple weeks.
I don't know, that title's got a hell of lineage.
I would love for him to win that title and then fucking him come out the next day and be like, here. And he takes the title and just throws it to the side and then pulls out the Dark Order Championship. And now the Dark Order has their own world title.
Oh my God. Or he just hands it, he's just I don't even know what to do with this, and hands it off, and fucking 5 ends up being champion.
No, what happens is then you get you have the only way that you can fight for the Dark Order title is to be cordially invited by the Dark Order to challenge whomever the champion is at the time. So the first 7 matches are just the Dark Order versus the Dark Order.
Oh my God.
Adam Page versus Evil Uno. Adam Page versus Stu Grayson. And then eventually he beats the entire Dark Order, and he's just you know what, guys? Here. Hands it to 10. And let's
Where are we at right now currently?
We've taken a steep left turn down
hold
lane here.
Where are we at now?
Wait,
right, so
can I see your t-shirt, Ernest? Is that
Mom Ellie?
Yeah, but which fight is that?
The pose where he's
standing over him. I think it's the Lister fight. Yeah.
Do you know that took place in the city that I am currently living in, Lewiston, Maine?
Really?
Yep, at a local. It's called the Coliseum. I don't know what it was called back then.
You know what though?
It sat 4,200 people that night, and they watched that world title fight. It is the smallest town to to hold a world championship boxing fight since 1923.
Holy shit. You know what, though? I really fucking love that for you. Really love that for you.
I mean, it does nothing for me. I just thought it was cool.
Oh, okay.
Why always a dick?
So,
I mean, I like dicks, but not like that.
For the sanctity of this show, we discussed the AEW women's title match. We went off the script.
Okay.
You think Britt Baker's gonna win?
It's time. It's fucking time. It's time. Put the strap on her.
And then we decided to discuss.
Don't say strap on.
Jesus
baby.
Wow. All right, this is taking a drastic turn.
Wait, what did you just suggest Adam Cole is into?
That's baby.
That's why I'm saying this is taking a drastic turn to the left.
Lame motherfucker on my left screen right here. What do we do about that?
You're the one who said put the strap on.
Oh,
it was
true.
the pause, dude. The pause is what fucked you up there.
That's true.
And the other match we discussed,
like a strap on,
exactly, was Brian Cage versus Adam Hangman Page, where I told Joe that I would love for what to occur would be that Brian Cage decides to defend the FTW title against Adam Page. Mm-hmm. Adam Page wins the FTW title, and then they turn it into the Dark Order title, where the Dark Order has to cordially invite whomever is going to challenge for the title to face Adam Page. You cannot fight for the title unless you're cordially invited by the Dark Order, because they're nice people.
That being said,
Adam Page then beats the entire Dark Order and then goes, you know what? Here, 10, you can have the title. And now 10 is the new Dark Order champion because Adam Page is now beating everybody.
And by the way, Adam Page wins his match for the record. It's time. We're getting crowds back now. It's time for Adam Page to dust them off and get ready for Kenny later in the year. It's time.
Agreed.
I don't know. I don't know that he gets Kenny later in the year, though.
Next year?
Yeah.
Within the next 8 months.
Well, no, because I look at it from this standpoint. You get him a year from now.
So
the next pay-per-view is All Out. Probably going to be the winner of the Battle Royal.
So Revolution next year, maybe? Revolution February next year? Is that the biggest pay-per-view you think of the 4?
Double or Nothing. No, All Out is the biggest one.
All Out. It's All Out, Double or Nothing, Revolution, and Full Gear. And he's definitely not fucking getting the title at a random fucking January or February show like fucking Full Gear when you have Revolution and Double or Nothing coming up 6 months later. So
Revolution. So either next winter, February, or this time next year.
I have him probably 1 calendar year from right now.
Okay, that's good. Long-term story building. I like that.
Sure, but it sucks for us because fucking Kenny Omega's gonna be the champion for a year.
Yeah.
On the bright side, at least Adam Page isn't fighting Matt Hardy.
On the bright side,
yeah,
Kenny Omega still like the Sweeper Girls.
Yeah. Now we need the Con girls.
So we did Britt Baker. We did okay.
You wish.
I do wish. Okay. Stadium Stampede number 2 between the Inner Circle.
This was the next match, and I said I knew you were going to want to talk about this, so that's why we did the 2 matches that we did.
That's cool. You read my mind.
No shit, Captain Obvious. I'm a mind reader. What the fuck you want from me?
You know.
Okay, perfect beard.
I'm just saying, if you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts would tell.
They'll tell you fucking cheese are fucking good. Are those regular cheese hits, by the way?
No. The duos. The
duos again?
Jalapeno.
The jalapeno and the cheddar jack.
Oh, not the
you know what?
jalapenos.
Yeah, and that's the target. Yeah, that's the target order. Next target order we do. That's going on my list.
They are delicious. I don't know why you're telling me your target order. I'm not your assistant.
I know. Inner Circle, the Pinnacle, Stadium Stampede number 2.
Okay. I look at it from.
Hey, Ernest.
Yeah?
Ernest.
Yeah.
You could put your Pinnacle in my Inner Circle.
Fucking dick.
Yes, yes.
That was a dick reference, Ernest. Yes. Right.
Good job.
I'm glad you got it, buddy.
Good job.
This show's off the rails.
Out of the park.
Off the rails.
This is the outtake. It's not part of the Railgo show.
You put this on the tee for him, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm the host of the show. What can I tell you? Let me just say real quick.
Yeah, you're the host, and you're also something else of the show, it looks like.
No way in hell the Pinnacle loses this match. Just don't see it. Don't see it happening. I honestly think.
Wait, that makes no sense.
I see no way the Pinnacle will lose this match. No way.
But then how do you have a third match if Pinnacle wins the first two?
This is the perfect position for Shawn Spears to lose a random match that nobody's going to give a fuck about in 6 months.
Yeah. And then you know that they're building to more. So, like, you can't... And this is the whole reason why Blood and Guts shouldn't have happened already. Like, I love that they did it. I love how it was a great, fantastic match. They got them a fantastic rating on TNT. Like, I love all of that for them. But storyline-wise, way too soon. And it kind of basically booked themselves into a corner. Because honestly, like I just said, you know this feud isn't ending. But it can't continue if the team that won the first big match also wins the second big match.
It can't continue. Pointless. It can't continue because there's a stipulation that if the Inner Circle loses, they can't team together ever again.
There's also that. I forgot about that.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Oh shit!
You didn't remember that part, did you? There, AEW Mark.
I didn't watch that's Dynamite.
Yeah,
buddy.
Okay, bud. Whatever you say, Chief.
I didn't see Dynamite last week.
Back to the guy who's shit all over that company every time they fuck up, and you're sitting over here fucking stroking Tony under the table, is the one that knows the fucking stipulation tells you something, doesn't it? Here you go.
Is there any chance? Is it any shot the Inner Circle breaks up?
There's one chance it breaks up. There's one. And it's Jake Hager going absolutely fucking bananas and leading to him being the fucking badass heel MMA fighter, and he just whoops everybody's ass for the next 6 months. Santana and Ortiz don't need to break up with the Inner Circle to go do their own thing.
Right.
Jericho's always let them do their own thing. Sammy's not going to break up with Jericho. He just got back with Jericho from the fucking really weird fucking whatever the fuck they were doing when MJF was part of it. So here's the thing. You want to get to a third one? You want to get to a meaningful MJF versus Chris Jericho singles match? How do you get there? Inner Circle wins. Has to happen.
Yep.
Perfect opportunity for a guy like Shawn Spears or even Wardlow to take a fall. Doesn't have to be Maxwell. Doesn't have to be Dash. Doesn't have to be Cash. It could even be one of FTR. As long as MJF is not the one that takes the fall, it does not lose any steam. If MJF takes the fall in this match, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. This is the perfect opportunity for one of the members of the Pinnacle. Something happens. Wardlow gets locked into a fucking meat locker. Whatever the fuck you want to do. Then it's 5-on-4. Santana and Ortiz hit Shawn Spears with the street sweeper. Fucking, and Hager breaks his ankle with a fucking ankle lock. Fine, whatever. Game over. Inner Circle wins.
I'm just saying.
You now gotten yourself out of the corner that you booked yourself in by booking Blood and Guts 3 months early.
Look, I'm just saying, if Tim Tebow doesn't show up, what are we even doing?
He's not showing up. No chance.
That's a good point.
I will say this, though, about this match. This should have been round 1.
Yep.
Blood and Guts should have been in between Double or Nothing and All Out as the big show on TNT.
Yep.
And then you get the blow-off at All Out between Jericho and MJF, and that's the third match. You've now had big match with them, with one of them winning, big match with the other one winning, and then you get the two leaders against each other and an all-out fucking war to fucking settle the fucking score, and everybody goes and does their own thing from there. The fact that
feels very rushed.
I told you guys when it happened. I said if they do Blood and Guts before the next pay-per-view, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, I wanted Blood and Guts. It was the match that I thought should have been the thing that ended the feud.
Yep.
You got it to start the fucking feud.
Mm-hmm.
Jericho takes a dive off of a building or off the structure through 37 crash pads and some plastic-looking stage.
And styrofoam.
You know, not for nothing.
He didn't miss a week.
No, he even got actually injured. Is the crazy part.
But the point is,
keep him off TV.
He didn't miss a fucking week.
Right. You know what's crazy too, and this is one of the things that annoys me. Right. Nobody is giving AEW this shit that they give WWE for doing this exact same thing.
That's true.
Here's the thing too. AEW is supposed to be an alternative to WWE, and we all want that. Like, all the people that are like AEW versus WWE, pick a side. No, I actually just want them both to be really good. The way that they both get to be really good is by not being the exact same thing, by being alternatives to each other. I don't need AEW giving me what WWE gives me. And that's the reason why it's kind of annoying that at the end of the day, they are literally doing the same shit that WWE has done for years that we all find annoying. It's that shit where it's like the first time Seth Rollins and The Fiend are having a match, it's a Hell in a Cell match. Well, it's like, but where are you going from there then? Like, this feud is ending within this first month that it exists, or you're telling me that you're going to one-up a Hell in a Cell match. Like, what are you doing?
And then when it doesn't because of a shit finish, everyone's like, oh, that's fucking stupid.
Right. Like, that's exactly right. Like, it's the reason why, and guess what? People have shit on the end of Blood and Guts also. So, like, same thing. Book yourself into a corner.
The ending to the actual match, I feel, was perfect because it brought me back to the old Four Horsemen NWO cage match where it wasn't perfect because Perfect Turn, but I think it was like Mongo was handcuffed to the cage and like they're beating the shit out of Flair like 5.
Yeah, remember that? Yeah.
And Mongo surrenders. One of them surrendered to end the match. Like it brought me back to that, and it makes perfect sense. Okay, who's the one that makes the most sense to surrender? Probably Sammy, because Sammy and Jericho are tag partners. Like, it makes sense. Hager would have looked weak if he would have surrendered, so keep Hager the fuck away from him.
Yeah.
But then you sit there, and he goes through the fucking crash landing, and everything's like, oh, man, oh, my God, is he okay? Is he okay? Yeah, he's fine and dandy. We saw him the next week coming on a fucking golf cart shooting fucking bubbly at people. Leave him off the TV for a week or two. Let Sammy come out and cut the promo.
Let it breathe. As we said last week on the podcast, let it breathe, motherfucker.
And that's my point. When you don't let it breathe, you get rushed. You go from Blood and Guts, a fucking week off where they shoot champagne at each other, to in 13 days we'll fight at fucking Blood and Guts or fucking Double or Nothing.
I think I can sum this up. I can sum this up for us, and then we can move on to the next match.
Okay.
I can't feel it breathe. It's not washing over me. I am not melting into you.
Next match. Okay. TNT title on the line between Miro and Lance Archer. Another one of these feuds that just out of nowhere 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Lance Archer's been in the TNT title picture though. Like, he's always been like,
he has, yeah.
So like he's just kind of chasing the title. Like, this would have been the perfect spot to like have Miro get eliminated by somebody in the Battle Royal and that lead to his next opponent. Like, I don't need a TNT title match like 12 days after he wins the title from Darby. Unless he's defending in a rematch against Darby.
And it's also a little weird to me that they're both heels, basically. Like, I don't know who you're supposed to really get behind.
I don't think Lance Archer's technically a heel.
No.
Really?
I think Lance Archer's like a renegade. He just kind of does whatever the fuck he wants. But I actually like that because it's like he can wrestle as a face, he can wrestle as a heel. He's just there to kick someone's ass.
Fair.
It increased flexibility.
That's fair.
It's the one guy right now in the mid-card scene that they're kind of letting it breathe.
Yeah.
He could be a heel this week because he's facing Cody, but he could be a face next week when he faces Miro for the title because he just wants to kick somebody's ass.
Right.
I would rather them just fucking have Darby drop the title on fucking on this pay-per-view as opposed to 2 weeks ago. Honestly.
There's no way that Miro's getting his legs cut out from under him this season.
No, he doesn't lose the title, but I think he loses the match. I think he kicks. I think he either kicks him in the dick or fucking
I can see that.
Walks out and just is like, you know what, guys, I can't do this anymore. My wife's at home. I could go make out with her or something. You know, Rusev Day. No, I just I don't think you can cut the legs off from Lance Archer here either because you've kind of had him in this TNT title picture now for like the last 4 months.
Yeah.
So what are you doing here? Like, do you cut your feet? Whose legs are you cutting out from underneath him? The guy who won the title 12 days ago, or the guy who's been in the picture for 4 months that you haven't really given a shot to win the belt?
He's actually been in the picture even longer than that, because then he challenged Cody for the belt, like when he first came into the company.
Yeah, but then he went and did like some other shit for a couple months, and then he came back into it. That's why I'm kind of branching off to this little like section of it. That's why I'm like, if you're gonna do this, like, let's do it then. Like, give him the shot. Let him try to win the belt. If he doesn't, do you have him lose via shenanigans? Do you have, is this Miro's going to get a new associate now that Kip Sabian's out?
So wait,
come out and help him, or are you going to put Miro over clean?
When you say give him the shot, which shot do you mean? Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, Moderna?
Moderna.
Pfizer.
Moderna.
Oh my God, why is there not yet a wrestler working somewhere on the indie scene named Moderna?
Why isn't there someone just named the vaccine?
Why is my son awake again?
Because your son loves you.
Fuck.
Because you never give him Benadryl.
Oh, yeah, melatonin earlier.
Nothing about parenting.
Yeah, melatonin. We talking about melatonin.
Melatonin.
Isn't that a skin condition?
No, that's eczema.
No, it's not.
I mean, that is.
You say skin condition. That's eczema.
I think there are more than one skin condition.
There's many skin conditions. Oh, look at that. Say hi. Sorry.
He does not want to discuss Miro versus
all right,
the Murder Hawk Warrior.
Ernest, I don't know how to tell you this, but I think your child might be possessed.
Oh, yeah.
The Conjuring. All right, I'll take over while he's gone. Because, it's what I do. All right, we'll talk about it now. Casino Battle Royale match. Currently announced for the match include Lee Johnson, Dustin Rhodes, Nick Komoroto, QT Marshall, Anthony Bowens, Max Caster, Brian Pillman Jr., Griff Garrison, Preston Vance, Colt Cabana, Evil Uno, The Blade, Isaiah Cassidy, Mark Quinn, Matt Hardy, Jungle Boy, Penta, Powerhouse Hobb, Matt Sydal, Christian Cage, with more to be announced.
So,
I saw you flexing.
I mean, you got to flex on them haters.
So, do you see us getting a debut here?
If we were, I would put the odds on it being Samoa Joe over anybody else. I think some people are really hoping like Bryan Danielson is showing up, and there's no scenario where I see that as a thing.
I was gonna think maybe it was one of the other males that got cut and not Joe here.
It could be Andrade. Isn't he? There's like rumor that he's in talks with AEW anyway, which I know it's rumor, but
and he's also facing Kenny Omega for the AAA title at AAA Mania.
Right. Which is in like August, I think, right?
So I mean, I this is something where maybe he comes over and they pull the storyline that I was talking about with Christian with Andrade.
Yeah, I can see that. I can totally see that. He'd be a real get for them.
I agree. I just think that like there has to be something in this match that's like unexpected. And I don't know outside of Joe and Andrade who the this person is showing up. Oh my God.
Right. So I mean, how many surprises are there?
In the past, there was 21 total entries in the Battle Royal. It was the five groups of 4, and then the 1 wild card.
Right.
I don't even remember how many I listed off there. I don't know what the number is. So my guess is you're going to get 1 in the wild card spot. So that's where they normally put 1. So I'm going to say you're at least going to get 1. I'm going to say you're at least going to get 1 debut in this match. Like you said, I hope it's Joe, and I hope Joe wins it.
Yeah.
I can't really give a prediction on this match though because we don't know what's going to happen. Like obviously, if there's not a debut, the safe bet is Christian.
Yes.
If there is a debut, it's okay. It's Christian or the debut probably.
And
realistically,
you know what? I'll put this down. I think Christian makes the final 2.
That I agree with. Unless there's something crazy where like he gets eliminated by someone he's going to go into a feud with.
Right.
Then like, okay, fine, they're going somewhere with it.
Right.
But this is when they added Christian in this match, I felt like this was his to lose.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, like, who do you think?
The only scenario where he loses it is if you get that big debut. You get that Andrade or that Samoa Joe or something like that. And even then, Christian might still win.
I mean, that's the thing. I don't know that there's like another guy that's been announced right now that I'm like, oh yeah, that guy is going to get the title shot over him. Like, yeah, I love Penta to death. Don't think he's there yet. Powerhouse Hobbs is the second name built on this fucking thing. Okay, Scoot, whatever you say. You got fucking QT Marshall and the fucking Renegade Warriors over there, fucking the factory or whatever the fuck they want to call themselves. You got Dustin Rhodes and 3 members of the Nightmare Factory. I mean, literally, like, this is what I'm talking about right now. This Battle Royal is literally like 3 names, 17 students, and a debut. Go.
Did you realize that AEW has more factories than like Detroit in the 1970s?
I didn't until I started talking out loud about it just now.
Right?
It's kind of trash.
It is what it is.
Yeah, this one was an easy one to talk about. I mean, I don't think that there's any way that it isn't. You know, like, I don't think Matt Hardy's winning. Jungle Boy might make a decent run. That might be a fun one to see what he can do in that match.
Like Final 4. I think he made it to the Final 2 last time.
All right, let's get to this match because this is one that it's got a shot to go a certain way, and I pray to God that it goes a different direction. It is. For some reason, Ernest left this match to be the co-main event on this fucking website.
It's okay. He didn't know what he was doing.
It is from QT Marshall's factory. British boxing star Anthony Ogogo versus, for one night only, the American Dream, Cody Rhodes.
Okay, I'm going to express who I think is going to win. Jason! Tyrannosaurus! A go-go Power Rangers! Anthony, a go-go Power Rangers! Zach!
It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh my God. All right.
You love it.
Oh, I hate it. I don't like Anthony Ogogo to fucking save my life right now. So
yeah, I know. I'm with you. I'm not a fan, but I also think he's going over.
This is so trash. All right. We found out that Cody somehow got the moniker the American Dream. I don't know if it was copyright stuff or I don't know, whatever. Cody is the American Dream for one night only. I don't know how he loses as the American Dream.
I mean,
like, I would rather him win and then Ogogo just beat the absolute tar out of him after the match is over.
I guess so.
He goes away with like internal injuries and all that shit, like for the birth of his child. A lot of people have given him a lot of shit for that promo that he cut.
Yeah.
About having a mixed race baby and this, that, and the other. Yeah, like I said though, like on last week's show, we talked about it a little bit, or the week before that show. I'm like, if there's a way that you're going to get someone to get
continue,
yeah, someone that's going to get like cheers and rooted for, how do you do it? By bringing in like your country, like you got a British guy trying to come over on American soil and fuck over an American. It's like the cheapest way to get a pop in professional wrestling history. For those of you watching on YouTube, I am by myself right now as Joe and Ernest have both vacated the video screens. So I'm going to sit here and talk about how I felt the promo wasn't as bad as people were making it out to be. It wasn't great, no. And definitely grasping for straws and grasping for, cheap things. But it wasn't as bad as what everyone wants to make it out to be. One of those things where I feel that it's one of those things where Joe has company. I can see it in his eyes.
Just for a moment.
Yeah, I'm so good at reading this one.
Just a moment like this.
Yeah, okay, buddy. I look at it again. It wasn't the worst promo of all time. It's a way to get good cheer for Cody. Because it's the cheap, like, oh, it's an American. He's the American dream.
Right.
He's gonna do the work of a common man. He's gonna bring a kid into this world. He's gonna teach him to be a better human being.
And let's be honest, right? It's still a company that's doing shows in Florida. It's still the South. That's an easy get for people to like you if you're just like, I'm just a common man.
Working hard with my hands. Exactly. I'll take Cody to win, but a go-go takes him out afterwards, and it's the end of Cody for a couple months.
Yeah. I mean, I really want to put my money on the Yellow Ranger.
I'm really sick of this, like Anthony Go punches people in the stomach and like, oh my God, my ribs are broken, I can't move. So.
I'm sorry, this fool over here just spilled water all over everything. I'm just watching. I'm just like, he's leaving now. Came in like a hurricane.
Just spills water. He's like, all right, I'm out.
Like, literally, like, I can't even be like a wrecking ball because wrecking balls don't spill water. Hurricanes do.
It's facts.
Is it fucked up if I say ask New Orleans? Is it too soon?
Ooh. A little bit.
Is it? Like, what's the time frame?
They lost like 96% of their like area. I think you had to give them at least like a 20-year fucking radius.
Where we at?
All right, we've discussed everything except for the world title match. We're currently discussing the match that somehow on this CBS thing that you sent me is billed as the co-main event between Cody Rhodes and Anthony Ogogo.
Go Power Rangers!
Oh God damn it! You can come back 3 minutes after so I can do the introduction of the world title match. So you don't have to listen to him do a Go-Go Power Rangers. Because guess what? You're going to listen to that on the fucking replay and you're going to laugh your ass off.
Awesome. Give me Cody.
What are you going to do with them?
With Cody?
I mean, I know you like that chocolate, but damn.
Now give me Cody.
He's going to lick you like a milk dud.
What have you guys been doing the last fucking 15 minutes while I was gone?
We discussed the
for you.
Real quick,
the Double or Nothing Battle Royal.
I do think I have.
Hit by a hurricane.
I got Penta winning that.
We took either Christian Cage or a debut.
I look at Penta. If
Put him
not
down for Penta. It's okay. He'll lose.
No, I know. Probably will lose. And other people looking at like laser focused on besides Penta is who's the other guy I was looking at here? Give me a second. Well, Christian Cage the other one.
See, Ernest.
Tell me why it's Max Caster. Tell me why it's Max Caster. Let's go.
Ernesto, I need to have a conversation with you.
What's
a
up?
Private powwow, if you will, between us for a moment.
Okay.
You guys, I'll watch again.
Part of your problem why you're not a winner is because you're so comfortable with losing. You can't just be like, if I lose, I lose. No. Do you think that's how The Rock feels? I think.
What the fuck are you talking about?
So I just need you to believe in yourself a little bit more, because I believe in you. Okay, Mike, you can come back.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Sidebar conversation. No, I got Penta win the Battle Royal.
I'm literally confused on why Phoenix is doing this. I'm so confused.
They're gonna lose anyway. They're done in 5. So next question.
Ray Phoenix?
No, Phoenix Suns.
Oh.
I just don't understand why you would put Chris Paul out there, knowing that you're playing 5-on-4 on offense.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what any of that just meant.
Okay.
Starting point guard for the Suns got hurt in game 1 that they won, and now he's out there trying to play hurt, but he can't shoot with his dominant hand because that's the shoulder that's hurt. So rather than sitting him and trying to heal him for games 4, 5, 6, 7, they've played him the last 2 games, and tonight he's literally out there playing with his bad arm, and like he's trying to shoot with his left hand, and he can't shoot with his left hand. So literally, when they're on offense, it's like they have a man disadvantage.
Yep.
So what you're saying is he can't jerk off right now.
Correct.
Pretty much.
Damn.
on that note,
sucks, homie.
The main event, it's a 3-way triple threat match between Kenny Omega versus Orange Cassidy versus Pac. This should be a banger, actually. I'm not even in like a. You guys know I hate triple threat matches, but well, all three of these guys are phenomenal.
I honestly would be a lot more excited for Kenny Omega versus either one of these guys in a singles match. I'm not that excited for the 3-way. You don't hear me say that often, but I'm not that excited for this 3-way.
I mean, there's no way Omega losing this belt now.
No. There's 0.0. Like, and oh God, he's not Roman Reigns. You can't do this.
Stop,
oh
Mike.
God.
Mike, stop. You're not doing it.
Thinking about it. Give me a minute.
None of them make sense.
He can sell it. It's a salesman.
It can make perfect sense.
For who? Pac?
Pac makes the least.
Orange?
He's the most overact in the company.
No, agreed. Agreed.
Okay, so you have him roll up Pac while Kenny Omega is being distracted by Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley. Then Eddie Kingston wins the belt back. Kenny Omega wins the belt back at fucking insert random Dynamite here.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. We did it again.
You could do it. You could do it because of the build leading into Blood and Guts where, he came out and Kenny took his sunglasses and tried to make it some big joke and had Michael Nakazawa out there wearing the fucking Impact titles. Because here's the other things you got to remember. He's got a match against Moose for that title, which if he loses the title then okay, he's back to being Kenny no belts, and then Kenny beats Orange Cassidy a week or two later, gets the AEW title back and launches it into the fucking next year when he loses to Adam Page in the bigger picture.
Correct.
Yeah, that was too good for AEW to actually pull off.
Yeah,
I know. Trust me. Trust me.
You should be a booker.
What you told me was you didn't think that I could do it realistically. I just gave you the realistic way to do this.
Can you sell a Pac winning here a title?
No.
Okay.
No, he's taking the fall.
Okay.
I feel he's taking the fall no matter who it is. Whether it's Orange Cassidy with a roll up or Kenny hitting the One Wing Angel. I don't see it being. I don't see how you kill your number one face right now, having him lose the fall. Yes, he's an easy guy to root for. He's easy to get cheers whether he wins matches or lose matches because of his character development. But I think this is one of those where it's like, oh, we got a shot that we could actually do something. But why are we not gonna at least do it?
Right.
And if you're gonna go and you're gonna let Kenny keep the title for 17 months, that's on you guys. But you have a shot to get the title off of him for a month or two, and then you could have him win the belt back at a random Dynamite. And you could get the pop for TNT ratings.
I like the sell job on Orange Cassidy. That was good. You should be a booker.
I'm still going to take Kenny Omega, though, because like I said, I don't think
Kenny Omega's going to win the match.
You know in 2 weeks, I'm asking you to sell Roman losing, right? Again.
I can't wait.
I'll sell Roman losing. Not right now. Save it.
Who's he fighting? I don't even know who's fighting yet.
Probably Cesaro again, right? I haven't announced anything yet.
No, it sounds like that.
Cesaro's going to face Seth Rollins probably if he even wrestles at that show. I would probably leave him out for another week or two.
I still think Roman
the whole shoulder thing.
I think Cesaro and Seth could be main event for that event. So
I think Roman should face Jimmy Uso in a acknowledge me match.
I like that.
I mean, didn't he fight Jay at the last Hell in a Cell?
Correct.
Long-term storytelling.
That's right. Let it breathe, motherfuckers. And there's your AEW Double Nothing preview after hour and 6 minutes of Chow waking up.